Welcome back to At Home. It's that time of year. Brides everywhere are planning the big day, and of course, a big day includes beautiful flowers. And Debbi Visser joins us from STEMS to create some beautiful floral arrangements. It really is the accent that makes or breaks that special day, right, Debbi?
It does. It makes it individual, doesn't it?
It does. Because there's so many possibilities, right?
It's true. Yeah, yeah. And it's, you can bring out your colors. You can just,
So do you do like a consultation with somebody and you know, you discuss what they like or what time of year it is and how that factors in?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. When I meet with the brides, I like to sit down with them and find out, first of all, I like to find out their budget.
Yeah, that's important. Because you can really go quite extreme with flowers.
You know what? And if you don't know where they're coming from, it's really hard because you don't want to give them a low end and they can't see what you can do.
Right.
But you also don't want to do the high end where they feel
that's not in their plan.
It's not in their plan. But most florists, that's their job. They're creative, right?
Right.
So you give them a budget. I love it when my brides, I ask them to bring their inspirations. I like to see their things that they've been pulling out of magazines. And,
that's right. And
you know,
it's got to help you a little bit, right? Because it gives you can see what sort of
where they're going,
style that they like, right? And the patterns and color combinations.
Well, and I guess a lot depends with what they're wearing, right? And I mean,
and what type of dress they're wearing.
Yeah,
exactly. Right. Well, that's the other thing too is you want to work with the flowers that are in season. Because that's why you've picked that time of year.
And you know what's funny is I didn't realize that until I got married. I was so sad. I got married in August. I was so sad on having purple hydrangeas. And they said, those are spring flowers.
I was just going to say,
I was like, oh no. Right? I just didn't even think about that.
No.
So it does kind of, it dumps you a little bit, but that's what you guys are for. You give options. And
exactly.
Then take
so, you know, you could do agapanthus, which I should have brought some with me when you said the purple hydrangea. You know, you can do other purple flowers that are unique and full and still give...
That some people may not even have heard of before, right?
Exactly, and that's what a florist is there for. They know the flowers. They know what you can work with. So, I mean, I have a bride, she's in July, she wants some brown flowers. Well, she found one brown flower that she wanted. Yeah, exactly. It's a new thing, but there's new things out there for you, and the florists know that, so they can give you your options. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's fun.
So what did you pick for her that was brown?
It's called Bittersweet. It's just a little cluster of flowers, almost sort of like a little hydrangea, but this petals are a little more see-through, but there's like a brown with a tinge of pink to it. It's really gorgeous. I wish I had some with me.
Oh, wow.
Now that I mentioned it.
That's kind of neat.
To bring it another time.
Yeah. Okay, so what are we going to do today? We're going to do some arranging? Is that what we're going to do?
We are, well, you know what? I've got some samples of table arrangements for girls that are trying to be on a budget.
But simple and pretty. I mean, I'm amazed how sometimes even people who aren't on a budget will go this rich.
Exactly.
Because it's just very simple and straightforward and clean, right?
Right. Oh, definitely.
Now, again, I would think that you need to figure out like what the room is like if you're having these as table centers, what tablecloth or whatever colors in the room, that's going to factor.
Well, usually the brides have already found their reception hall. So yeah, I would ask what the reception hall is. I love to get a picture of it sometimes, and you can get that usually off the website, so you can get a feel of what they're talking about.
Okay.
I personally like the low arrangements because
people aren't.
You can see across the table.
Yeah, and even if they're really high, you can see across the table. But usually the bride and the groom and the wedding party are tall, and you don't even see that.
Yeah, you're kind of looking through a jungle.
Yeah, it's like.
You wouldn't even think about that one, right?
Yeah.
Just want to see everybody at the table, but that's true.
So, I personally like the low ones because, they're there.
And because the flowers should be making a statement, but they shouldn't overpower the table, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are some examples that are really easy for brides to do, and
I like this. So you've actually put a variety of glass ones together to make a little cluster.
You know what? I got these at the dollar store. I'll tell you this.
No way.
You're the queen of the dollar store. Every time you come on here, you say, I got these at the dollar store, and then
Well, because I think
That's
people
great,
are
though.
looking for different options to save money.
Absolutely.
And at a wedding, here's me, not that I don't want to make money, I do, but I also want the brides to have a great day without going bankrupt.
Well, and the thing is that then you can invest more in the actual flowers, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, but you've got great pieces to display them in, and it's great.
I love this idea. What
Do you like
doing
this?
with the pink one?
So it's like a houndstooth. So they're just, you know, the rectangular vases. Now you could do a single one if you wanted to, and just have. I mean, depending on your budget. I mean, that would cost you like $5-6.
Wow.
I mean,
that's great.
Hello, that's
Yeah.
really. This is a great idea because if you have four, you usually have four couples at a
Everybody
table.
gets to take one?
Somebody can take one.
Right.
You know, take one.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun?
Because quite often it's like, okay, we're going to auction off this.
Yeah,
And who's
arrange
got it
it.
under the
I like the
chair?
candles around water too. There's a nice reflection
Glow.
glow in that.
Yeah.
It just looks really nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
So that's a fun option. So you can do the lilies or you can do other flowers.
Yep, and then there's this one.
This one, yes, that's very simple. All that is just, well, the pearls are floating now, but just adding pearls and you can add colored stones in there too, your colors.
The stones or shells. I like the shells.
I love shells, and especially in the summertime. Like, how nice is that?
My friend got married in Hawaii, so we went to that wedding. Then she had another wedding here.
Ooh.
So what we did was we went to a volcanic beach and we collected all these rocks while we were in Hawaii. Then she used them in all
the
of her
summer.
arrangements
Good idea.
with the flowers.
That's nice.
So we were able to say all those rocks in the sand on the flower and on the tables were from Hawaii, and then
Right.
we gave them away. So there's lots of cool options with that.
There is, yeah.
So
Oh,
someone
yeah.
could say that to you. Here, I have this, right?
Exactly.
And then you figure out the flowers for it.
Yeah, that's right. Or if there's sentimental things,
Right.
like this one here. That's a little cluster.
Oh, I love that.
That's using the family silver, and you could collect both sides of the family and
That's
use their
smart.
silver on the centerpieces, and they don't have to be the exact same piece. Like you could have the teapot on one table.
Yeah, it's this over here, guys. We're showing.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
There.
There, that's
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And again, it's personalizing.
it's very personal. You
Yeah.
know, wouldn't Grandma just love it if you asked that? And that's your borals
Oh,
and your
yeah.
bowls. Like there you go.
Yeah,
That is
you'd be a
really-
big hero with
Yeah,
Grandma.
That's a really great idea.
Grandma would just love
Okay,
that.
and then what have we got going
Now,
down here at the end?
That's a really simple piece too. That's just an olive dish. And I've just put a Bells of Ireland down with some Gerber daisies. And then just use the candles.
That's a really pretty idea. That's
It's
a nice
just
idea.
very simple, and there again, that's so cost efficient. I mean, and you don't have to use the Bells of Ireland. I mean, you could do lilies, or you could do roses. You could do a strip of roses, or if you wanted to do really cost efficient, strip of carnations. You know, but that in your colors, and that would be just so much fun.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
And let's go to this last one here too on the end.
Okay.
Because it's kind of different.
Oh, is it,
Do you want me to pull that over here?
Yeah.
Okay. So this again is, you're gonna like a dollar store piece.
All
Just, you know,
right.
I
Yeah.
want the girls to feel like they can just.
Can you guys see it from there?
Can you see that? Now, I don't know if you can see it. There's what they call a frog underneath. I don't know. Can you see that there?
Yeah.
Do you see the metal frog in there?
Oh, yeah.
You can get those at your florist shop. And all you do is, so this is with an orchid. You could do twigs with roses and just do your greens or whatever flower on the base. Yeah.
Neat.
Very simple. Very oriental looking.
Yes,
And
it is.
It sort of gives that little bit of a flair if you're looking for, it gives a different style.
Okay, so when we come back, we're going to take a break. We're going to do some of this, you're going to put us to work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you have
Test
something
our
very
arranging
cute to
skills.
make.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll be back in a
Right back.
Party to reminisce with my old friends, a chance to share old memories, play our songs again.